come to the river. Oh, lay yourself down. Let your heart be found. You say come to the river. Drink from the cup I pour. There's no more.
Hi everyone, it's Ray Gaucher with you once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Life on the Road with Yeshua, where I share my experiences on the road as a rookie trucker and what the Lord does in my life every day. We are currently right now, or should I say I am in Edmonton, Alberta, and it's just beautiful out. It was like 21 degrees driving from Edmonton to here. Yeah, you can feel you can hear the wind on the microphone probably. It's just absolutely spectacular. It's so beautiful out. And well, the clouds don't really tell us that out there. It looks a little bit gloomy, but it's just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful out today. I wanted to, I wasn't going to really shoot anything today, but I figured, you know what, on the way to Edmonton yesterday, I ran into so many things. I seen a beautiful black bear and some goats, also some sheep, some baby sheep, and I figured, man, I should have been recording that, but I was recording it with my dash cam. So here's a real brief look at some of the stuff that I seen yesterday on the way to Edmonton. Oh, look at the black bear, isn't he gorgeous? Woo! Look at a goat. Right in the middle of the road.
Jesus has become a surety of a better covenant. Also, there were many priests because they were prevented by death from continuing. But he, because he continues.
Come on, keep going. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, get going. Oh, they're just babies. Look at these guys, they're right in the middle of the road. I don't know what they're doing to these. It's really funny, isn't it? Those sheep, they own the road in Jasper National Park. You go around them. They don't go around you. So anyway, I'm heading back now. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I'll take you for a ride and we'll cover some of the highlights. I found out that the new Flying J in Flood Hope is open now, so maybe I'll make it that far. I don't know. So let's go. As you can see, it's just... the weather is so different out here. Right now my truck is saying it's 19 out here. That is a nice switch from all the freezing cold weather that last time I came to Edmonton, it wasn't all that bad, but it certainly wasn't this warm. So I'm okay with this. This is gorgeous, beautiful weather. Oh yeah, there was one other thing that I was heading up the Smasher, and there was this pickup truck that had this camper on the back, and he flew by me, and he was blowing a lot of blue, and I thought, oh my goodness, is that thing ever blowing a lot of blue? And the further and further and further he got up that hill, the more and more smoke came out of that truck, and he ended up pulling over on the hill because there was so much smoke coming out of that truck. I couldn't even see what was going on in front of me. And I looked in my mirror when I went by him, and the undercarriage of his truck was on fire. And I do have a video. This is ridiculous, this road. You cannot have a coffee in your hand. That's why I got these dome lids on, man. I would have wore half of this coffee by now. But I got some video coverage of that heading up the Smasher there. Have a look at this.
Then his tapes went out, and I read verbatim his conversations at the White House. I've never read such filth, vulgarity, four-letter words, the Lord's name taken in vain, every other breath, and you saw
I'd be surprised if that thing makes it up the hill. Look at that, eh?
Holy Jesus. Yeah, what's going on up there? Someone's about to have a bad day by the looks of it.
Somebody's going camping, having a barbecue at the same time. He's blowing a lot of blue out the back of that thing.
Well, at least he'll be comfortable waiting for the record.
Holy cow, man, I gotta get in the other lane. You can't see nothing now. Wow, he can't go stop, guys. He's in the slow lane there watching. Going up the Smasher there's a camper and a pickup truck that's in the granny lane there. He was smoking pretty bad. He's on fire there. Wow, isn't that something though? I don't know what he was burning underneath that thing, but must have had an oil leak and it was dripping on his exhaust or something, and going up that hill doesn't help either because your engine's working twice as hard to get up that hill. I hope the guy was okay. I would have stopped and helped him, but I wasn't in a position where I could stop. I was already on a really, really tight deadline to get here yesterday. I think it's absolutely amazing how fast the weather changed. Last time I was up here, I think it was, well, the time before that it was -7, and the last time I was here it was like +4, and it's like, it was 21 in Edmonton, it's 18 here. I'm actually having to use my air conditioning because it's a little warm inside here. It just blows me away. And yet there's still a little bit of snow on the ground. I think it's going to be a warm summer, which is okay by me. That just means it'll be time to break out the hibachi. I think we only got let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, well, including this one, 5 days left until chains will no longer be mandatory. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe spring has finally arrived, and it sure took its time. Yeah, I got the day off tomorrow. Well, Saturday anyway. I don't have to go back out again until Sunday. And I'll be taking my friend Scott with me. It's actually going to be a pretty entertaining trip. I got to take a container to Airdrie in Alberta, and then I have to do an unload, and then take that one down to Lethbridge, get it loaded there, and then head back to Aldergrove. So it's about a 2.5 day trip, because you can't make it all the way home from Lethbridge, so you end up having to stop somewhere. So I'm kind of looking forward to that trip, having an opportunity to spend some time with my friend. This will be the first time he's gone out with me, so I really need to scare the crap out of him. A deer crossing the road. Where there's one, there's more. Pretty dusty around here. See in front there how windy it is around here. It's looks like smoke, but it's dust. It's blowing so hard on those hillsides. It's creating a little dust storm. Oh, that's melted now. Oh, it wasn't that long ago that I came through here. Second last trip, this was all frozen. It's all thawed out now. Is that ever nice? Now that the water's all thawed out, you gotta really pay attention. Make sure no deer or elk, bighorn sheep are crossing the road up to get to the water.
Is on here?
I want to get an indication on how windy it is out here. I'm not even going that fast. Yeah, I'm going to close this up here because it's really dusty over here. Because a lot of this area here is one big sand barge. It gets dusty, man. It makes one heck of a dust storm. It's a big beach. Until all the snow starts melting, this is all going to end up filling up with water when it eventually melts. You can even see the little tornadoes on the sand out in the distance there. I mean, I'm just fighting it right now just to stay in my lane. It wants to go to the other lane. Yeah, it's a nice thing about the summertime. All the animals come out. You can see them on the side of the road over here. I'll go slow enough here so you can see them. You never know, they can dart right out on you. Those things get pretty big. They get about the size of a moose. You don't want to hit one. I'm just sitting there munching away, having something to eat. Yeah, I like looking at wildlife. Never get tired of that. Driving not too far from Blue River here, between Belmont and Blue River, and it's pouring pretty good here. I was just thinking it's about 7 degrees here. If it was a little cooler, maybe even around 2 or 3, this would be all snow and this would be a mess. This area here is really notorious. This is what they call the snow belt. So I'm quite grateful spring is here, because this would be a mess trying to drive through here if this was if it was a little cooler here. But I don't know if we're going to see any nice weather now on the way into Kamloops. As you can see from the distance there. Barely even see the mountains. There's so much fog. Steam off of the water. Who knows how far this goes. But that's okay, I don't mind it, because that's one thing that you got to deal with in the summertime, spring. Instead of rocks and crap on your windshield, you end up with bugs. So this is kind of nice. It's cleaning off all the bugs off my windshield. Just the way I like it. It's 8:35, and I always try to turn this VHF radio down with my stereo. I don't know why. I think that might work, but it's like I'm turning dials everywhere trying to turn this thing down. Yeah, it's 8:35. It's getting a little. The sun's starting to go down. I'm not used to going up here at night, but at least we'll get an opportunity to see if these headlights are any good. I find it kind of funny that car that's ahead of me there, he went by me and his lights are really bright, and it's one of those mini cars. And mine are like super, I don't know. Even with the other lights that I bought for this thing, they're still dimmer than that car. I just find that absolutely hilarious. Big truck like this, it's got such dim lights on it. This guy's gonna cut right across the median. Oh, he probably realized something. Gee, I know I shouldn't have made that left turn at Aldergrove. Supposed to be a bad accident up here. Just coming up to it now. They've got the entire eastbound lane closed right off. And the left lane on the westbound side.
Hi, Roger. Anyways, I'm going back quiet. I had my fun for the night. And it's only a straight trailer, but hell, that's why I drive flat deck, man. I don't have to back up, hardly ever.
Oh, they had one lane.
Hey, westbound's open, guys. It's down to one lane. You just got to slow down and get in the granny lane. That's it. They got the eastbound detour, and they're not even holding on anybody up there that way. So, hey, westbound is single lane, and you just got to slow down in the granny lane, and that's it.
Yeah, it's one of the best highway closures I've ever seen, that's for sure. They're not holding you up eastbound then, or what?
No, negatory. You can go right on. They got you going around it. And it's maybe 5 minutes out of your way, that's about it.
An accident eastbound between Press Road and Smith Road.
There's no hold up, so don't worry about it. They got you doing a little detour, and it's fine.
Is it eastbound or westbound?
Westward. Eastbound is closed, westbound is single lane. There's hardly any delay.
Trying to find out where this accident even is, but you can't see nothing. Oh boy. Man, those frickin' lights on those cop cars now, man, they're so frickin' bright, you can't see nothing. Oh man, this car, holy cow, the whole engine is sitting outside the car. Look at this, oh my goodness, look at that. The whole truck is on his side. Oh my goodness. What a crash. Holy smoke.
It's all marked out for you.
Holy cow, that is one hell of an accident. Well, we made it to Aldergrove. On time too. Go figure, eh? You gotta like that when that happens. Oh, look at this. I wonder if there's even a place I can back this trailer in. Oh, might be one spot right here. Nope. It's probably the container I'm taking. What a joke. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding. Okay, well I guess I'm parking it right here. Well, that was an interesting trip. Straight to Edmonton, straight to Aldergrove. And I managed to get here right on time, which I was really surprised. I didn't expect to get here on time, but I did. So, I am going to call it a night. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm tired. I'm going to go home and I'm going to have some pizza. Probably won't get home for an hour. So I still have to take all my stuff out of my cooler because I can't leave the cooler running because the battery will be dead in the morning. That is the biggest pain in the butt. I can't leave anything in my cooler more than 24 hours or it'll end up dying on me. So, God bless all of you in the name of Yeshua. Until next time, Lord willing.